afternoon,
5.
ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm here to speak about cloud computing. First of all, I would like to know, in the past 6 to 8 months, how many of you have bought a brand new laptop which you think is the highest configuration and value for money ones? How many of you bought a laptop? One? Only one? Okay, two? Okay, I was one of them, anyway, three. In the next 10 minutes, I'll just speak about cloud computing, and those of you who bought a new laptop or those of you have a personal computer with you, I would like to tell in future that your computers are worth nothing. Because as you can see in this picture, generally the perception we have about a cloud is that which consists of water particles or ice particles, and in this scenario, in IT industry or in the computing field, the cloud computing means instead of these aspects, you have computers in a cloud. I'm here to speak about the 7 types of cloud computing we have, and that's extensively used by the information technology and in turn used by the end users or the normal people. And one more thing, we all already use internet, based on which this cloud computing works. A cloud is a metaphor for internet in the computer field, and of course the future of home computing. The last point is my own opinion after going through this topic, and this is what I found after doing research in the past few hours, so I beg your pardon. The first type, software as a service. Over here, generally whichever computer you're using, we might be kind of using applications like MS Office, or you might be using this PowerPoint. In fact, okay, this is also one of the Office application anyhow, and PDF or other applications in each and every individual system. But what this kind of cloud computing does is, there'll be only one application, only one server in which that application will be housed, and all the customers can access it from their individual state, and all these 10 computers will log on to this cloud using only a normal web browser like Mozilla Firefox or Google Chrome or the Opera browser, to name a few. Sorry. Platform as a service. This is the final version of the SaaS, and over here what we have is, we have the entire development environment instead of just one application thing. What I mean by a development environment is like the Microsoft Visual Studio, SQL server management, so all these things wherein we do the programming in order to develop one final application. And needless to say, again, instead of having each and every computer having an individual installation of that software, the customers or all these resources in a company, they can log on to their company's cloud and work on using the same development environment. Utility computing. This is generally being used in a full-fledged manner, and the virtual servers, what exactly these virtual servers means is, there will be one particular server and it is only owned by one particular vendor. He doesn't take care of what is in it or how exactly it's being used, and he will rent out these spaces to the customer so that they can use it to save, store, any kind of calculation, whatever the programs, so they can use it according to their convenience. For example, Amazon offers 2 services called Elastic Computing Cloud and a simple storage service. And Cohesive Flexible Technologies Elastic Server on Demand. As you might already guessed by looking at the word elastic, say now I have bought maybe 1 terabyte or 1024 gigabytes of data, and as my company has grown over the years, I might need 512 MB more. So I can buy the storage from my vendor, and such that it can be used according to my individual preference. A few examples are, you might have heard the Times Group, the news agency. Last year, they processed 4 terabyte, that's 4098 gigabyte or almost 4.2 million MB to process their information. I mean, if I have subscribed to the news service of Times using my credit card, I could have got almost 15 million news stories delivered to me in the form of a PDF. I mean, instead of investing, the Times Group, instead of investing in resources in order to make someone sit in front of computer to sort out all these news stories and send them forward to people, we had this cloud which did all by itself, and that was Times used the Amazon.com's cloud. And another example is the Nasdaq, which the stock broking companies, even they use the S3, there is simple storage service. They use this service in order to process their information to share the stock and mutual fund information with their stockbrokers. The managed service provider, the next type. This is one of the oldest in the cloud computing, and in fact, by looking at the second point, you might have noticed the virus scanning service in emails. Say I bought a new laptop, and I'm just gonna share some this happiness with my friends, some of my friends, and I might have kind of send a photo of my laptop to some of my friends. Even though my friends have another one might have got a new laptop, or he might be having a few-year-old laptop and his antivirus has expired, and he still need not be kind of scared in order to download my new laptop's photo, because the attachment will be automatically scanned for viruses. And who offered this virus scanning software? That was the managed service provider. We have companies like SecureWorks, the IBM, Verizon. You might have already seen in a small icon in the web browser, whenever on the websites rather, whenever we are surfing. So these guys take care of all these security features, and in fact, while you are working, you did not make use of the antivirus installed in your computer, and all these things will be offered online itself. And these two are another two services, like the anti-spam. Spam, nothing meaning, nothing but kind of all these advertisement mails and other aspects we just receive of not much importance. And the desktop management services, I think this is the one in future. In future, no need of even having a hard, you can work with even say 1 GB or 2 GB, no, okay, that's all right. Maybe at least 10 GB of hard disk space, because you just need a computer with an operating system and a web browser. You can simply log on to this system, and you can directly, using the web browser, you can log on to your cloud, and over there you can have even 10 terabytes of information. Because what desktop management services mean is all the interaction what we are doing with our computer right now, it can be done online. So say there'll be no term in future saying that my system is old. There'll be no need of upgrading it, there'll be no need of servicing it. We just need an old computer. So maybe we can use, or we can give our laptops to our next generation, and even they can make use of it without any extra investment on it, because that's what cloud computing is going to do in future. The service commerce platform. This is a mixture of, the hybrid version of SaaS and MSP. This, what exactly it means is something like you have multiple users accessing the same server, same kind of services, and all needs to be kind of attended to at the same time. One example is of course the travel booking. Say for example BritishAirways.com or any other sites we go to, any travel booking sites. People from across the globe, they might be accessing their site in order to book a air ticket. So each of these services will be automatically computed, but in the end it will be all go to one cloud itself, that is the British Airways cloud. The internet integration is the last type of cloud services, and this is the very highly technical one, so I don't like to explain too much about it to kind of make you seem like I'm speaking in Greek and prove you that I'm a geek. Anyways, so an example of what exactly an internet integration cloud means is, for example, let us take a UK cloud. So what the UK cloud does is it integrates the England, Wales, Northern Ireland and the Scotland cloud. So that way, all the various vendors who are offering their cloud computing services, they can be managed by one final top-layered cloud, which is the integration one. And finally, those of you have any questions, feel free to search me on any one of these social sites on the cloud and I'll look into it. Just kidding, feel free to answer now itself.